Hey guys, so today's video is on this look I'm wearing. I really wanted to get on camera and try out this palette for the first time with you guys. This is the Morphe 39A palette. I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but Morphe recently just rebranded. They have a new logo now. They're changing things up, getting more creative, and I really love the direction this brand is going in. And this is one of their new holiday palettes. I'm pretty sure this one is limited edition. When I saw this, I was like, wow, that is so different and so cool. I decided to play around with these shades right here. I know typical for me, but I really wanted to use all the greens in this palette, but everybody's doing that already. Every time I see someone upload a video with this palette, they're all using the green shades in this palette, which totally makes sense because immediately when I opened this, that is the first thing I looked at. This matte olive green right here, this right here, beautiful. So beautiful. So it makes sense why everyone wants to use the green shades. So I thought, you know what, let me trickle into these shades right here. And I really love how this look turned out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the star of the show, like the big kahuna, is this Colourpop Supernova shadow in the shade Moonlit. Is lit. I don't think I've ever said that before. I'm not cool enough. But wow, this is the most beautiful glittery liquid eyeshadow ever. It is, oh my god, it's like what I have right here. I love it. Today is the first time I actually used one of these Supernova shadows from Colourpop, and I have to say, I think I have fallen in love. It's the first time I use it, but I cannot wait to use all of these shades. They are incredible. I can't wait to see what colors they come out with in the future because I love it. At first, I wanted this video to be a full face of first impressions, but I quickly realized I didn't have a full face of first impressions, so I'm gonna use a ton of products I already have and love. There's a ton of old faves in this video, but I really wanted to try out this palette for the first time, and I have to say I love it so far. Really wanted to try these out. And I have a new concealer I try out in this video as well. But anyway, if you wanna see how I got this look and you wanna see my opinion on some of these new products I'm trying out, then just keep on watching. Alright, so my lids are already primed and set. They're ready for eyeshadow. And I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm gonna start working this color into my crease. I'm gonna start building this color up. It's the lightest crease shade here in this row, so it does take a little bit of building. Now I'm gonna go into this delicious little orange shade, and I'm pretty much gonna do the exact same thing, only I'm gonna focus this on the outer corners as well, and then I will drag it up into the crease area. I honestly have no idea what I'm even doing for today's look. I honestly just wanted to try out this palette to see how the formula was. I'm gonna drag this color all the way in and then start blending it up. All right, now I'm gonna take this color with my finger. Why did I use my right finger? I'm gonna dip it into this like reddish pink shade, and I'm gonna apply that to my entire lid. Honestly, I've just started applying all my lid shades with my finger. It's just so much easier to use your finger, and the color payoff is just way better when you use your finger. I'm gonna go back into that orange shade we used right before this, and I'm gonna blend. Oh, this brush had something else on it. Now I'm gonna take this really pretty vibrant purple right here. I'm gonna do pretty much the exact same thing I did with the orange a little while ago. I'm gonna go back into that lid shade, and I'm just gonna intensify it here a bit, even though it doesn't really matter because I am gonna be going over it with something really exciting that I've been dying to use. But just to bring out some oomph from underneath. You know, I would totally leave the look like this. I would just add my lower lash line, but we are not done playing around with stuff, so we shall continue. But I am definitely gonna do this look one of these days, like just like this. Okay, I'm gonna take a more stiff packing brush, like this one from e.l.f., and I'm gonna go back into this purple cranberry shade, and I'm gonna intensify the outer corners, make them a lot purplier in that area. I'm gonna go back into this orange and I'm just gonna blend out the edges of everything and warm up the crease even more. Okay, so this palette doesn't have a brow bone shade or anything like that. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia single eyeshadow in the shade Bone, and I'm gonna use that for my brow bone. And just really clean up that area under there. And then to add a little bit of a sheen, I'm gonna take a brow bone highlight from a palette. I'm so sorry guys, I've been hinting at this forever, but I promise it's coming soon. You'll see more very soon. Okay, so now I wanna use one of these guys. I have been dying to try these on camera for you guys. I've swatched them, they look amazing. I've seen a ton of videos on them already. These are the new Colourpop Supernova eyeshadows. They're very similar to the Stila Magnificent, like liquid glitter eyeshadows, very similar. And today I'm gonna use this delicious purple one. I know it's gonna cover up that really pretty pink shade, but I've just been dying to try these. I'm just gonna apply this to my lid, right? Yeah. Ooh, it's so pretty, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm noticing that if you don't blend it right away, it will dry down and stay there, which is a great thing because you want these to dry down. But make sure you are blending really fast. This color is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for a second, and while that's drying, I'm gonna clean up all of this fallout. Even though doing that was completely pointless because I'm still gonna add some eyeshadows. Back into this purple shade, and same thing, I'm just gonna be focusing this on the outer corners. And then again, back into that orange. I do want to add some depth and darkness to the outer corners. So I'm going to take this shade right here. It's a very dark matte purple. And I'm just going to be adding this to the outer corners. I'm just taking a little bit of this color right there in the crease where the glitter and the orange meet. Just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna quickly move on to the face before we finish up the eyes. I'm gonna use two primers today. I'm taking the Smashbox primer oil and I'm mixing it in with the Becca Backlight priming filter, and I'm gonna apply this to my face. It's gonna make me extremely dewy, extremely hydrated, and that's what I want. So I never use my Dior foundation because I have a theory that it's breaking me out. So I really wanna put it to the test because I haven't used it in months for that reason. So I'm using the Dior Airflash foundation, and I'm using a Real Technique sponge to apply it. Alright, so I have new concealers I want to try out for you guys today. I have been using my Tarte Shape Tape for what feels like a million years. How did I get these on my finger? There was eyeshadow on this concealer. Urban Decay came out with new concealers, and they are the all-nighter waterproof full coverage concealers. They have an all-nighter foundation that I love. I don't really use it that much anymore, but when my skin was having like major issues and I was breaking out a lot, that was my go-to foundation. I used it all the time. So I'm really excited to see if I like these. I'm a little bit nervous because I do have kind of like a dry under eye, but I'm nice and dewy today, so let's see how this goes. The only thing I really don't like the color selection Urban Decay comes out with, it's like I can never find my concealer shade ever. When I use the Naked Skin concealer that I also really love, I have to use two shades with that one as well. I'm gonna be mixing light warm and fair neutral together because this one is just way too white for me, but this one's so yellow. Well, you know what, let's try this one. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna add or how much I'm supposed to add, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit at first and then I'll blend it in. By the way, I'm using my Real Techniques blending sponge, complexion blending sponge, I think. Ooh, this one isn't as yellow as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I take back what I said earlier. Wow, this has really great coverage and very matte, but I think I really like it. Like, that blended out so easily. Gonna apply a little bit more to this side. Okay, so this applies freaking beautifully with a sponge. I really like it. Wow, I really like this. And I know I just put it on, but I really like this. Definitely make sure you have hydrated under eyes before you apply this. So I'm just adding a little bit here just to highlight the face a bit more. I'm just gonna apply a little bit, like 2 dots there, a little bit here, and some on my chin, and around my mouth here. I just wanna even out the face. Oh my gosh, I love this concealer. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, honestly, like in the back of my mind, I really thought I wasn't gonna like it just because I'm so used to my Shape Tape. It's my go-to, I use it every time I do my makeup, and I thought this one was gonna fall short for me, but I really like it. Now that it's set, it is creasing a bit. I do see some creases, but nothing too bad. I'm gonna take my Wowder powder from Glossier, my favorite powder. It's so good. And I'm just gonna set my under eyes. I'm just gonna lightly set the rest of my face with just a little bit of powder. I'm not even re-dipping into the powder, just with what's left on the brush. And now we can finish up the eyes. Okay, so I'm basically gonna be using the exact same shades I used on my lid, except for that like bright pink. So I'm gonna start with this shade, and I'm just gonna apply this on my lower lash line using this tiny little Dose of Colors brush duo. Then I'm gonna go into that orange shade we were using in the crease earlier. And I'm gonna apply this right on top. Then I'm gonna take this vibrant purple shade, and I'm also gonna drag this color all the way across. And then I'm gonna go into the deep shade right here, and I'm just gonna focus this color on the very outer corners of my lower lash line. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner to my waterline. I'm gonna take this Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Gel Crayon in the shade Grapevine. And then I'm gonna go back into that dark, dark purple. Okay, so to highlight my inner corners, I'm gonna go in with the same highlight I'm gonna use on my face. This is the Jouer powder highlight in the shade Ice. This was limited edition. I'm so sorry, I have like this little baby. And honestly, I don't know why they made this limited edition because this highlight is so unique and beautiful. So I'm just gonna pop this on my inner corners. I never use limited edition makeup on my channel. You guys know this, but I really wanted to use this on my face, so I might as well just use it on the eyes as well. I'm really upset because I know for a fact Jouer changed the formula of their highlights, which I don't know why they would do something so ridiculous because they had amazing, amazing highlights. But I just recently purchased Citrine again because mine did break. I don't know if they changed the formula because a lot of them were breaking, but the new Citrine is nowhere near as good as the original Citrine. I don't know if I got a dud, but mine is nowhere near as wet and reflective as my original Citrine, which makes me so upset. See, like this little one has the original formula. But anyway, before I go on a crazy rant about that, because I'm gonna pop on some mascara. Yes, I bought this mascara. After I tweeted that the Gigi Hadid collection was just like too pricey for Maybelline, I went out and bought the mascara and 2 of the lip liners. That's all I purchased just because that face palette was like... This is a Fibre mascara, but I'm not going to use the fibers today because I am going to pop on some falsies. So I'm only going to, oh, no, that's the Fibre. I'm only going to use this side and we're going to see how it goes. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to apply falsies in today's look. I'm going to try out this whole Fibre situation. See how good this mascara is. I'm getting some clumps. It is voluminous, which is nice. But let me get my little clump destroyer. This is the Morphe B71. I'm just gonna brush out those clumps. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the way that these Fibre mascaras work, you're supposed to kind of do like a layer of the regular mascara. Then you're supposed to get the Fibre part, brush some fibers onto your lashes, put mascara on again. I used to have a Fibre mascara and those were the instructions. I don't know if it's the same for this one, but we're just gonna do it. I think it made the hairs a little bit longer. It's still a bit clumpy. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish applying this mascara to my lower lash line and I will be right back. Okay, so the eyes are officially done. I don't even know how I feel about this mascara just yet. I don't know, these fibers are a little strange. I mean, it's not bad, I like it, but I don't know, I have to try it out a little bit more. But anyway, I'm bronzing the skin with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and then to add a little bit more warmth, I'm going in with this Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dolce, and I'm applying this everywhere. For blush, I'm going in with this Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon, and I have been loving it. And then for highlight, I'm going in with that Jouer highlight in the shade Ice. And it's so pretty. It's like a white with a beautiful golden undertone. I love it. It's like a peachy golden, because it's not just like straight up gold. It's like a peachy gold. I love it. So pretty. Bring it back, Jouer, please. Okay, and then to finish off this look, I'm going in with my lip color. I'm going to take the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Lip Liner in the shade Forever Bare. And I'm just filling in my entire lips with this. And when I saw it, I was like, this looks horrible. I don't like how it looks. So I went in with the Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Baci. And I'm applying that right on top to cover up the peachiness and to add a little bit more mauve to the look. And I like that way better. But anyway, guys, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. So I thought, you know what, let me, oh crap. It's gone. No, you can't see it anymore. These are the new Colourpop